In my last video, Claude tested checkout perfectly inside Claude Desktop. So naturally, my boss said,
फटाफट ये काम खत्म करोगे तो तुरंत दूसरा काम दूंगा.
So now I have to test Safari, mobile and staging. I thought my weekend was gone, but minutes later, done. Today I'll show the Playwright MCP CLI commands that made that possible. Welcome back to JKC Tutorials. If you watched the previous video where we set up Playwright MCP with Claude Desktop, today we are continuing from the exact setup. But we'll tweak how the MCP server starts with the CLI arguments. These commands let you switch browsers, skip login, test mobile, and log test to staging without rewriting your prompts. These are the commands that are must-have in your real projects.
Your app might look perfect in Chrome, but can break in Safari or Firefox. Since the AI defaults to one browser, you'll miss those bugs. That's where the browser flag comes in. You aren't changing your prompts, you're just changing the engine the MCP server controls. To test in Chrome, to test in Firefox, to test in Safari. You'll just update the command in your config, restart and run the exact same prompt. It's the fastest way to catch layout shifts across every major browser without rewriting a single line of code.
Watching your AI type the same username and password 50 times is not an efficient use of AI. It's slow, it's repetitive, and it's a waste of tokens. That's where the storage state flag comes in. Instead of logging in every single time, you can pass a saved session. If you want the full step-by-step on how to generate the auth.json file, I've linked my deep dive video in the description.
If 70% of your users are on mobile, but you have your automated test run on desktop, that is a big problem. You think everything works, but have you actually tested the mobile experience? Let's fix that with the same exact prompt. First, let's run our test on desktop. Open source demo, log in with standard user, add first product to cart and verify the cart count is 1. Desktop test passed, login works, add to cart works, checkout works. Everything looks perfect. Now, we will change the device to iPhone. Now watch this carefully. Same steps, same validation, but now for a real mobile layout. And it passes. This is the difference between saying we tested it and we tested it everywhere our users are. Playwright MCP lets you scale across devices without rewriting your intent. When an AI controls a browser, it can wander. You don't want it clicking ads or touching production. Lock it down with allowed origins command line argument. Now Claude can only stay inside staging. Anything else is blocked. This is very important for real projects. Claude usually gives a good summary of what happened. But if a test fails for a technical reason like a hidden error or a broken button, you need to see it yourself. You need to rewind time. To get this, add 2 simple flags to your Claude desktop, trace on and output. The output flag is important here because it tells Playwright exactly where to save the files, so you don't have to go searching for them. After a failure, go to your project folder and look for the test results folder. Inside, there will be a file called trace. To open it, run this in your terminal. This will open a Playwright Trace Viewer. It lets you step through the timeline, check the network, read the console. Claude tells you what happened, but Trace Viewer shows you exactly how to fix it. It is an excellent time saver for your debugging session. So now your Claude desktop setup can switch browsers, skip login, test mobile, stay inside staging, and record debug traces.
In part 2, I'll show you advanced flags like blocked origins and using config files so you don't type huge commands every time. Subscribe so you don't miss it. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.